On this Independence Day, let us remember that 250 years ago, it was men of standing who considered the cost and said, no, it's not right. We have the inalienable rights given to us by our Creator. And they stood up against the tyrannical government. There would be no US of A if it wasn't for those men. So, for everyone who wants to hate on this country, especially on the day we celebrate our independence, we should have one simple message. If you don't love it, leave it. Don't think you're going to transform this nation into a third world dumpster fire without having some resistance from men who will stand against tyranny. The USA, for all its problems and faults, it's still a republic. It's a land where liberty and freedom are still a part of the Constitution. Sure, it's come to be corrupted by greed and power, but the founding fathers knew that. The answer is not tyranny, and that's what socialism, communism, that's what it always ends up as, tyranny. So that makes no sense for us to return from that which we established our foundation upon and against. It's the land of the free. That's the whole idea. But instead of focusing on, what politician or what the right or the left, who's going to come save this nation, we should be focusing on the hearts and minds of men. Because it's good men that have faded, and now we have weak-willed, greedy weasels that have assumed the levers of power. The majority worship at the altar of money instead of the Lord God. That's why they're so easily bribed and corrupted. They walk in darkness and know not the light of day. And now, because so much of society has followed their footsteps, there's no accountability, there's no checks, there's no balances. Righteousness left the building, and wickedness came and sat in its place. Men, we need to return to truth, to righteousness, to God. That is the only hope we have for ourselves, for our families, and for our country. If we don't start by standing up now, there won't be much left to stand up for. Let that be a sober reminder for us this day. Spread the word, encourage each other, lift each other up. Let's hold each other accountable. It starts with us, men. All right. God bless.